What up? It's your boy T-Man on Reaction. Since I didn't do this last time because I found out the news of his passing right after I recorded my videos for the last week's Films Fight, but this week's Films Fight is dedicated to the late great Tony Todd, best known as Candyman, who we sadly lost as well too. R.I.P. to the guy, man. Cool, great addition to the horror franchise as well as films all over though. So anyway, this week was poll week though. So first we got the way poll week though. We had a losing pair. I forgot to post, and between that losing pair, between Nope and Hills of Eyes, Hills of Eyes is going to the redemption poll while Nope is saved. But when I was doing the playing polls, I did not know that YouTube has now got new down day limits of polls to four selections only. So I did do a playing poll for 4 selection originally, and then I was going to set up the new playing poll. Come to find out, it only goes to 5, and I'm a little irked about that. So that being said, we had a playing poll for the next 2 pairs to take a spot of the pair originally planned, and the choices were the House and Barbarian. It was previous ones that was in the previous polls. House Barbarian, along with Frog and New Entry Slugs, Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey, and Mousetrap, and Influencer. The one in playing polls and being Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey, and Mousetrap. So instead, since it's been limited to 4, Nope will be not in this poll, but it'll be I'll save for the next poll, and I'll figure out what it's going to do next time. And the choices for this poll was The Exorcist and Prom Night, Evil Dead and the Menu, Zombieland and Shaun of the Dead, and Winnie the Pooh and Blood, Honey, and Mousetrap was the playing poll, and it also ended up being the winning pairs right there. Now, because of that same real reason for the for the poll being limited to 4, the final polls for the winner poll pair was the 2 winner pair, along with last poll week run up, which is Wishmaster. So it was Wishmaster, Winnie the Pooh 2, and Mousetrap. For a while, I thought Winnie the Pooh 2 was gonna be the one, but lo and behold, this day's kill count would be last poll week's runner-up, Wishmaster. Now, Wishmaster is one of the unknowns of Wes Craven. You know, Wes Craven is best known for Nightmare on Elm Street series and the Scream series, but there's other series he knows as well too. One that was like his first baby was earlier release was his Hills That Vibe. That's in the edition poll. He had other stuff as well too. Some that didn't do too great, like the Shocker and everything. But this is one franchise that was under the radar in the horror genre, and that was the Wishmaster. It definitely gave the career of the main guy who's in there, who featured in a lot of movies, including Another 48 Hour and Low Down Dirty Shame. And if I can bring his name up, that is none other than Andrew DeVault, who I think he went on another name, I'm not sure, who's from Venezuela, who's played in a lot of roles as well too, of multiple genres and culture. So anyway, Wishmaster is definitely an interesting one to check out today. So without further ado, we going to check out Wishmasters. Let's get it. Let's make it full screen.
Welcome to the Kill Count, where we tally up the victims in all our favorite horror movies and show you how they were made. I'm James A. Janice, and today we're looking at Wishmaster, released in 1997. I've wanted to cover Wishmaster ever since I started this channel. Hell, we did it on the podcast so early, it was back when it was audio only. Wishmaster is a criminally underappreciated horror movie, even though it spawned 3 sequels. Though, as is common, each had diminishing returns. Wishmaster probably failed to make a splash because of when it was released. This is a fantastical love letter to 80s horror that came out after Scream had changed things to be meta and modern. With its mysticism and magic, Wishmaster was instantly out of date, too similar to genre fare from the late 80s and early 90s. But this movie deserves more fans. It's got so much going for it. There are not 1, but 2 extended sequences with special effects and kills galore. No surprise, since it was directed by Robert Kurtzman, the special effects artist who provided the K in K&B effects. They're probably the most reoccurring makeup company on the kill count. They've done everything. It's also got a crap ton of cameos from horror legends and character actors. Almost a decade before Hatchet, this movie put Fred Krueger, Jason Voorhees, and Candyman in the same film.
Yeah, it became...
Wow. Just in time, once again. P. Tony Todd. Let me make it just a little smaller so I can say won't cover the movie as well too. So yeah. So just for that, I'm gonna put them up just because they have them on there.
Like kind of, you know, and the Expendables of horror films at that point, you know.
The score is done by Harry Manfredini, the composer of most Friday the 13th films, and Wes Craven was attached too. Kinda. He basically just stuck his name on the thing to help market it, but hey, we'll take it. Most importantly of all though, it's got the Djinn, the titular Wishmaster.
Okay, so he was part of it. It's not one of his actual friends. He just represented it though. I thought it was like something he actually did himself. Anyway, hold on, I grab some t-shirts. Be right back. So I'm back. But yeah, that's all right. So that explains a lot right there too, though. My mistake of thinking. But either way, it's like gonna be a cool kill count to react to. So let's keep going.
Who deserves to be mentioned alongside the usual horror icons. That's why he was included in our first Horror Royal Rumble and Season 2 of Horror Survivor. First off, he's got a great power. He can only kill people by twisting the meaning of their wish. He's not very strict about what counts as a wish, but in any case, it still leads to plenty of fun kills. Secondly, dude looks cool. Fucking tentacles and shit, that's a great villain design right there. And finally, he's played to perfection by Andrew Divoff, an extremely talented character actor who I best know from Lost because I was obsessed with him.
He was on Lost.
Mikhail! Divoff not only plays Nathaniel Demarest, the Wishmaster's human persona and a sort of proto-Lucifer, he also undergoes the makeup treatment to suit perform the Djinn as well. The character only works because of his exquisite sleaze and deep voice that growls out the flowery dialogue.
Listen to their screams, child. Listen to the music of their agony.
It's great even when he gets a little Triple H with it.
Patience, friends, patience.
He's stupid. He said your waist. I am the gamer. And I have 3 times slept with a wife.
In this business, I know a bunch of the movie is cheesy and it looks friggin' 90s as hell, but Wishmaster fucking rules, and I need more people to know it. Best way I can do that is to count its...
Here we go, friends. Sponsor time.
Keep getting interrupted.
Sponsor time.
Hello? Oh. Did someone leave a...
He who wields this lamp is granted 3 wishes to use as he sees.
No thanks. I'm good.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I just feel like genie magic is famously unreliable. And besides, I already have magic in my life thanks to today's sponsor, Magic Spoon.
But I'm an all-powerful next-dimensional being. Are you really turning me into a sponsor bit right now?
Magic Spoon has reinvented childhood by reimagining classic cereals and treats with grown-up ingredients.
Yes, but I could literally reinvent your childhood with the snap of my...
Their food is all designed to be high protein, low sugar, and carb conscious so you can feel good while you're eating. Whether it's cereal or their all-new treats, which are inspired by crispy treats we loved as kids, but now with 11 to 12 grams of protein and only 1 gram of sugar across a variety of flavors.
But you could just wish to eat whatever you want with no consequences. I said
no. Take me off your list, please. Thank you. Bye.
Never gonna hit my quota.
Don't gamble on a genie. Use code DEADMEATJAMES or click the link in the description to try Magic Spoon today and get $5 off. Plus, Magic Spoon is backed with a 100% happiness guarantee. So if you're not satisfied, they'll refund you, no questions asked. If you're like me and have been waiting for this movie to be on the kill count, I'm glad I can finally fulfill your wish. The movie begins with narration by Angus Scrimm, who played the tall man in Phantasm, another early podcast episode. He says that Djinn live between heaven and earth, and if one grants 3 wishes, it'll take over the world. In other words,
fear the Djinn.
The king of Persia in the 12th century didn't fear the jinn. He wished to see wonders, resulting in Middle Eastern mayhem and a kill to kick things off when a dude gets turned into a wall. Some people fall down, get disfigured, or endure cases of bloody mouth. But the next kill I'll count is this Crypt TV looking lady, cause looks like she can't breathe no more. I'll also count this guy getting xenomorph, but not the lady whose arm is big. Wash that shit out with hydrogen peroxide, you're good to go. One featured player begs for help, only to fall to the ground and experience a body-wide rendering of his skin. It's incredible the way he rips apart at seams that aren't there, then turns into a bastard skelly straight out of a Mortal Kombat fatality. I won't count the dude he rides around on, because we don't see him get killed, nor will I count this lizard man, because, hey, maybe he can find a way to live a happy life. God damn, these effects rule. The Jinn nearly has the king wishing for his people to be okay, but that'd be his third wish and lead to Jinn World.
New wonders, majesty. New splendors.
Wizard guy shuts this shit down, pulling out a red fire opal and reciting a spell. After a couple of nibs Sugaroth Bahims, the Jinn gets locked inside his little ruby jail. In present-day America, rich art collector Raymond Beaumont waits for his latest piece to arrive, a statue of the Zoroastrian god Ahura Mazda. The crane operator Mickey Torelli is drunk, and he accidentally drops the crate on Beaumont's dude, Ed Finley, killing him instantly. Beaumont's more upset about his broken statue, but I'm sad Finley's gone. He was played by Michigan's own Ted Raimi.
Right.
Most recently
seen in the
supermassive video game The Quarry. Meanwhile,
he just can't catch a break, yo. Ted Raimi cannot catch break in these movies, it was a joke because I just watched the clip from Darkman when he can use like a damn puppet before you get in the manhole and everything. Someone come and say like Ted Raimi must have love torturing his brother by getting himself killed, and they by Sam Raimi don't have nothing to do with it. And who's the construction worker?
Torelli is played by the late Joseph Pilato, who played Captain Joe got him! The ruby is found and pocketed by another dude on the dock, and eventually it winds up with a pawn shop owner who takes it to an auctioneer place. There, it's appraised by Alex, who can tell it's something special, but also that it's not a perfect gem. What is that schmutz in there? Either dirt or something evil. To figure out the deal, she takes it to her friend Josh, who's, I don't know, a scientist? He's also, and there's no other way to say it, a simp getting friend-zoned hard.
You are my best friend. Do you know how hard a friend is to find?
I mean, dude's game gets major league blocked.
Have a dinner and a movie.
How about hot dogs and a ball game?
Yeah, I'll give you a hot dog and ball game. Of course, he still agrees to look into the gem, while Alex leaves to coach her girls' basketball team. Wishmaster, what are your characters? Josh beat boops on his computer and shoots the gem with frickin' laser beams, which I guess is enough to free Wishmaster from his prison, since Alex is hearing him in her head now. The gem blows up, injuring Josh and freeing a widow Wishmaster baby! This larval Jinn is played by the late Vern Troyer, best known as Mini-Me, who does a great job in all that heavy makeup.
Yeah, folks, you know, he was stunt. Before he was known as Mini-Me, he did a lot of stunts. One of the stunts I found out later on that he did was the baby ass Baby Day Out.
Devolf still provides the voice.
Tell me you want the pain to cease.
Josh just replies yes to that, and we'll count it as a wish, I guess, since he's killed in a nebulous, magical way that leaves him screaming on the floor as Alex suffers psychic turmoil. His death leads Wishmaster to transform in a sequence that feels very Hellraiser, what with the bone sticks and flesh goop and what have you. When he's done, he's no longer Kid Boo, he's Super Boo. He takes his broken ruby and leaves long before the police and Alex arrive to cry over Josh's dead body. Womp womp. The Jinn hits the streets next, flagging down a homeless guy, played by professional homeless guy, George Buck Flower. Okay. Flower was in a bunch of Carpenter flicks and other horror movies, but the only time we've seen him on the kill count was in Tammy and the T-Rex. Weird. The Jinn overheard this feller arguing with a pharmacist, who was also played by a horror vet, Reggie Bannister, from the Phantasm franchise, whose gun-toting ice cream man was a contender in the Horror Royal Rumble. Bannister was also in Silent Night, Deadly Nightfall. There's no love lost between the pharmacist and the homeless guy.
I hope you die, and I hope you float down the gutter so I can fucking piss on you.
Ha! Tell us how you really feel.
Wow. Bald-headed baboon, complected afterbirth of a Chinese gangbanger.
Damn. The Jinn offers to make this guy's dreams come true for the low, low price of his soul. He agrees and makes his wish.
Hey, she'd only get cancer. She'd only get cancer and die.
As you wish.
Just like that, Reggie's breaking bottles, which upsets not only Alex telepathically, but also, wait, Tom Savini? Sure.
Tom Savini too? Sex Machine?
I'm sure what kind of cancer Wishmaster gave him, but given the language of the wish, I'm sure he gets some latitude there. The homeless guy runs away scared, missing out on absolutely peak Wishmaster.
Run, insect. Run and tell those you will what you will, but tell them quickly. While you still have a soul.
Awesome lines. Then the motherfucker smokes a cigarette? God, the gin rules. Alex is also smoking a cigarette. Even for the time it was made, I feel like this movie has a ton of smoking. Places like Mad Men up in here. Alex tells her sister Shannon that she feels guilty about friend-zoning Josh before he died.
No, we weren't as close as he wanted, and now it's just too...
Ah, poor Josh. Just when he guilts her into liking him, he's dead. Alex
Right.
carries guilt like a Catholic sex worker. She still blames herself for only saving Shannon from the fire that killed their parents. I appreciate this childhood backstory, and I guess the basketball thing, for trying to flesh out the main character a bit, but honestly, I don't really care about all that. I'm just here to watch the master do wish things.
Right.
Yeah, I'll take a zombie Josh in Alex's nightmares, though, sure. Yeah, get that reverse crash zoom. Alex goes to the dock to find out where the ruby came from and to get harassed.
Sweetheart, you can call me anything you like.
With both those missions fulfilled, she speaks to Beaumont, with whom she already has a rapport. Must have met at the local smoking club. Beaumont is played by Robert Englund, who by this time was just about done as Freddy Krueger. He only had his showdown with J-Man left. Englund had already met director Robert Kurtzman since K&B worked on a bunch of Nightmare movies. He was happy to play a fussy, elegant character like he used to on stage.
Plus, I didn't have to wear any makeup.
Beaumont gets familiar with Alex as they walk past his statues, including one of Pazuzu from The Exorcist, another cameo. He shows her where he'd keep his statue of Ahura Mazda, if he had one! If you didn't know, Ahura Mazda is actually the creator deity of Zoroastrianism, the world's oldest monotheistic religion. Ahura Mazda's power is symbolized by fire, which is also associated with purity. In this movie, fire is tied to the Jinn, which Beaumont says is essentially the evil shadow of Ahura Mazda. Wishmaster was written by Peter Atkins, the delightful British screenwriter who wrote Hellraisers 2, 3, and 4. This script was a real work for him.
And he played, and he was the bartender on Hellraiser 3.
A development company asked him to write a horror movie about a genie. He thought it was a dumb idea, but said yes. He did a little research about Jinn and then kind of wrote whatever.
I came up with some bullshit.
It's great bullshit. Wishmaster takes his mangy, smelly ass to the School of Medicine, but he ain't here to audit a class. He's here to get a brand new face. And lucky for him, this handsome fella's lying around. Great, now he won't have to look like this. Kurtzman worked with storyboard artists to design the Jinn's look. It took makeup artists Garrett Amell and Gino Crognali 3 to 4 hours to get Divoff into makeup. The face alone had a dozen different pieces, each articulated so he could be expressive.
Whatever he does underneath the makeup has to be multiplied, 10 times.
Between the makeup, his majestic armor, designed by Karen Wagner, and the motor controlling the tentacles on his head, Divoff was carrying around 45 extra pounds all day on set. Couldn't have been too pleasant an experience. The Jinn's true form is too scary for this med student who finds him, so Wishmaster easily tricks him into wishing he wasn't seeing it. Jinn finishes ripping face and prepares to join the Sawyers at the chili cook-off. Oh wait, never mind. That face has been fully grafted. Look at that handsome mug. It's enough to make Alex scream. A lot. Now going back to Nathaniel Demarest, the Jinn takes his new skin out on the town. He suits up, matching his baby blues, and nabs a soul at the checkout when he makes a goo-goo-eyed saleswoman wish that she never got old and ugly. He kind of forces it on her, though.
Does it bother you, knowing that your beauty will fade? That your looking glass will day by day tell you a long and unhappy story?
That's life, right?
Yes, but really, wouldn't it be cool if you wished to be beautiful forever?
When he grants the wish, it turns her into a mannequin.
Damn.
Cattrall style. Andrew Divoff said this was the most challenging scene for him to play. He was comfortable in the makeup and doing evil action-y stuff, but he never thought himself a debonair guy and had to overcome a lack of confidence.
I have this sort of,
Wow. That's interesting to hear about that Divoff too, because I'm saying he played his character played handsome, but he played characters, I guess because he played villains most of the time, because like I say, he played on 48 Hours, and one of my favorite roles is when Learn Not to Be Ashamed as well too. Yeah, I guess so.
A face that looks like it was chiseled out with a kind of a dull chisel.
Oh, come on, man. Don't sell yourself short.
No.
You got tons of...
What do the kids call it? Rizza.
I've met him a few times, and he seems like the sweetest guy. He even made and wears a Wishmaster ring to show his love and appreciation for the role. The Djinn goes to the police station and talks to Lieutenant Nathanson, played by Rico Ross, who was Frost in Aliens. Demarest gets lucky when the cop starts cursing a murderer who keeps avoiding conviction.
Just want something like it to be easy. I'd like to nail that prick dead to rights. Murder when everybody's denying witness.
Well, Princess Buttercup, as you wish. The Djinn causes this guy to shoot up the police station in an actually pretty unsettling way, especially when he rips a dude's jaw off. Holy shit! After that trio of murders, the guy is shot to pieces by cops who don't give a damn about Crossfire. Still, Nathanson gets his wish, dead to rights. Amidst all the chaos, Demarest finds out where he can find Alexandra. I love how this millennia-old woman still has to do shit like steal business cards. I mean it too. The limitations on his powers.
It's crazy with horror movies how they can do shit like that. Like literally, with somebody draw like that with their bare hands, you don't even think he got even strong enough. Like, cause like on what was it? Basket Case, man. The smash to squeeze my man, choke my man to disfiguration, and then smash two guys' head close together like that. Yeah, that's like about horror. They always gotta play action with stuff, giving folks like crazy shrimp and stuff like that. I think some horror, there's some stuff like that, like you rip somebody a piece of somebody's face off and stuff like that, or arm off, like it's nothing. Like they have some super shrimp, but they really look like they ain't that big. But anyway, it's crazy.
Makes him a lot of fun. Beaumont tells Alex to visit a folklore professor named Wendy Derleth. I like her.
I like you.
Oh, we all like each other, I guess. Derleth dishes out Wishmaster lore, saying the Djinn ain't like the genies of pop culture.
Forget Barbara Eden, forget Robin Williams.
Forget the Fresh Prince, forget Dan Castellaneta. I won't ask you to forget James Monroe Iglehart, though, because you can't. Wendy warns Alex about how dangerous the Djinn are while providing backstory, an expositional scene that only works because of actress Jenny O'Hara. But one issue with this movie, and it gets worse in the sequels, is how much it loves to talk about Djinn backstory. Almost as much as it loves smoking cigarettes. Nathaniel goes to Alex's place of work, where he's stopped by security guard Kane Hodder, record-holding J-Man actor. Just like Robert Englund, who's grateful to play a character out of makeup.
My acting was okay. It wasn't great, but it wasn't embarrassing.
Regardless of acting acumen, this is a great scene. Wishmaster is constrained by his rules and has to walk away when the guard says he wants him to leave.
No. No. I have to get inside.
But then the guard fucks up and says he'd like to see the Djinn go through him. One, as you wish. Later, the guard turns into sugarcane glass, which Nathaniel Demarest simply walks through, and he cracks and shatters. Fuck yeah. Wishmaster uses a combination of practical and digital effects. They dropped a crate on a fake Ted Raimi, ripped a bloody prosthetic jaw off a dummy, and had a real painted glass door of Kane Hodder, which they actually shattered. A lot of the digital effects involved morphing techniques. They were supervised by the late Tom Ranoni, who worked on Bride of Reanimator and a couple Silent Night Deadly Nights. I'm sad to hear he passed. I mean, look at this motherfucker. He's doing featurettes with a scotch and a goddamn cigar. I love it. The smoking hot smoking Djinn approaches Alex's boss, Nick Merritt. They take turns smugging and smogging it up before the Djinn impresses Nick with a valuable magic trick. Nick agrees to sell Alex out for a wish of $1 million. And folks, the way this wish is granted is possibly the best thing I've ever seen. We cut to Nick's mom about to board a plane when she's asked to fill out her insurance beneficiary. Oh, and look at that! Her life insurance policy is for $1 million. Yes.
Crazy how it's been rare. I've been saying this about moments on Demi Kilcutt, because you want a little saying for something like that. That was fucked up. That's fucked up. That is so fucked up right there. That is so fucked up right there. Yo. Oh my God. I feel bad. I want to laugh because the way how it went, but that's just fucked up. He wished for that $1 million, and then it go to a $1,000 policy in the creek. That's fucked up. Yo, that's fucked up. Oh, that's. I should be laughing at that, but that's fucked up.
Wishmaster just crashed a fucking plane, man. Problem is, I don't know how many people were on it. So I'm only gonna count the one person we met and know was there.
That is
dear old mom.
fucked up.
And before you start bringing up Final Destination or Brightburn, those movies gave specific numbers within the movie itself. I'm not about to make up a number out of thin air. Closest I came to doing that was Return of the Living Dead. I still don't feel great about that one. Alex's sister finds her smoking in the house again.
What the hell are you doing?
Your sister's a chimney, Shannon. There's no helping her. The next day, she's still just sitting there smoking when the Djinn decides to collect the souls for all the wishes he's granted.
I claim that which is owed.
I'll count this gem charging as 5 kills. Lieutenant Nathanson, who wished for his station to be shot up. Buck Flower, who fought Big Pharma. The med student, whose LASIK went horribly wrong. Boss man Nick, who, has he got the bubble guts there? And the apparently still living store clerk, which is why I didn't count her earlier. The harvest doesn't kill Alex. It just leaves her sweaty and screaming on the floor. Man, she could really use a cigarette right now. Alex goes to see Wendy Derleth again, but the lady's acting weird and keeps asking her if she wants anything. Like, non-stop.
Would you like me to put the heat on? No, just please continue.
Doesn't take long to figure out what's going on here. Wishmaster's taken on Wendy's face and is wearing her skin. It's a fun performance, again played brilliantly by O'Hara. That also means, of course, that the real Wendy's dead, lying on her bed wearing nothing but her face. Sorry, no, wearing everything except her face. Wishmaster turns into Nathaniel Demarest and then his true self. Fuck it. Alex doesn't like it.
The shit just hit the fan, didn't it?
It surely do. Divov, who speaks 8 freaking languages, what the fuck, spent a lot of time working on Wishmaster's voice. The final form was found by accident, though. Because of all his makeup, the only things he could consume on set were milkshakes and jelly beans.
It was just that visual of this big, scary monster with jelly bellies.
They left him with a lot of phlegm, so he stopped clearing his throat and wound up with the gurgly, gravelly voice. The Djinn tells Alex to make 3 wishes so he can take over the world. Alex realizes that if she's gonna beat the Djinn, she has to understand him. So that's her first wish, to know what the fuck he is. His answer puts her in his gem prison, where he sits on a lonely throne, ruler of red lights, smoke machines, and the most expensive BDSM dungeon around. Tentacles are part of admission, don't worry. The weird dog thing? Yeah, gonna have to pay extra for that. Don't run, Alex. It's a very reasonably priced add-on. To get out of the dog pound, Alex wishes she were back in her apartment without the Djinn. The second wish is granted, but her sister Shannon's nowhere to be found. Damn. She's left for a party at Beaumont's, which Alex got invited to earlier with a little chin touch. She dangerously speeds her way to the shindig, trying to avoid manslaughter, jump scares, and bad jokes.
Going my way.
Damn. Only 1 for 3. She gets to the party with Nathaniel Demarest on her heels, so she asks for help from the party's bouncer, whose name is Johnny Valentine. Fuck yeah. Even more fuck yeah is that he's played by Tony Todd. Wow, this vocal clash is one for the ages.
I've dealt with your type before.
Mister, you never even met my type before.
The Djinn whittles away at Valentine's bravado until he gets him to admit that being a bouncer ain't all that fulfilling.
Would you like to escape?
Come on, Wishmaster.
No.
This feels like entrapment. In more ways than one, as Johnny Valentine is drowned in an escape tank. Alex finds Shannon at the party, where Beaumont has already become charmed by Nathaniel Demarest. Wishmaster gets him to say that he'd love to host a party that goes down in history. That's it's time to get another buck wild scene full of death. The first kill is a woman who says her date can see right through her, which becomes true when she turns into glass. Or maybe an ice sculpture? Oh, nope, that's glass, and it's going her way. The glass grenade kills 2 people and slices a third guy's face off, which I'll count. Pazuzu grows tentacles that, shunt a guy's face, and the tuxedoed man gets impaled through the head by, I don't know, something. Piano wires.
See right there, like how you got impaled through the face. Why it look like all like that though? Like they don't say my heart.
Come alive and make quick work. The sharp notes make his neck.
That's the director.
Explosion burns another guy to death. Finally, a violated corpse, a background body in a chair, and 4 dead folk Alex crawls by gives us a total of 13 victims at this party. Man, remember when I could show all this without YouTube restricting the video? Yeah, good times.
Good times indeed, man. For real.
Wishmaster hopes all this suffering will convince Alex to let him win.
Listen to their screams, child. Listen to the music of their agony.
I can't say enough how much it is a crime that Wishmaster isn't more widely known. Alex runs away and into Beaumont, who starts puking up a nasty thing that looks straight out of, well, The Thing. Gallbladder gone wrong is great, and I'll go ahead and count it as Beaumont's death. Alex stabs at the organ mouth.
Why that look like a kind of a payback for his Freddy days? Cause like the Worm Freddy. Ew, though. That's just sick.
A problem for actress Tammy Lauren, who admits she wasn't very coordinated.
Well, apparently I was really excited about doing that because I stabbed my leg. And
Ah.
I still have the scar. I mean, it was just the stupidest thing. I didn't even want to tell anybody because I just felt like a moron, you know, but then I had to because, you know, blood.
Time out. Why I feel like I seen her or heard a little in this recent interview. I feel like I seen her stuff before. Let me see real quick. What else she been on other than that? The Wishmaster. She been on the Wishmaster. Martial law, maybe. She been on some just a lot of stuff that I could yeah, maybe it's just a familiar place. Who knows? Anyway, but still, let's keep going.
She said she had a hard time with the tennis and basketball scenes, unable to even dribble or pass the ball. She and Divoff both had high praise for each other's acting, though.
He was always surprising me as an actor, which made it easier for me to act.
A group of security guards try to help Alex, only for Beaumont's statues to come alive and start kicking ass. These legit-looking stone and metal figures kill 3 of the 4 security guards via sword, dagger, and club. The club really fucks up The statue killers were played by a lot of the movie's special effects crew, who would stay late to work on their individual costumes after making the awesome gore and makeup effects for all these scenes. Kurtzman himself had a cameo as the guy beheaded by piano wire. It was filmed in reverse to show it wrapping around his face. He got to reuse his fake head from his first film, Demolitionist. Wishmaster continues its streak of bat shittery when Jack the freaking Ripper pops out of a freaking painting and cuts into a security guard's freaking neck with a freaking knife. Can you believe this shit?
Jack the Ripper.
Okay, I'm sorry. What the fuck was that?
Stop.
Alright, yeah, that's what I thought you said. Jin shows up to tell Alex that he's turned Shannon into a work of art.
You vicious son of a bitch.
Did I just find the SOB companion to the Pieces Bastard?
It was a cool way. Don't lie. That was a crazy way she said that.
Son of a bitch.
I mean, at the
you son of a bitch. I love it. Stop.
At the very least, she's George C. Scotting it up. Son of a bitch! The Jin tells Alex she has to make her final wish if she wants to save Shannon from this callback death and get them all out of this pool of jello. Hot jello, the most delicious kind. Alex thinks about it, then wishes that Mickey Torelli hadn't been drinking on the job 2 days ago. That means the statue wouldn't have fallen and broken, which means the Jin would still be in the gem. Little Jin gem. I didn't realize wishes could, like, change the fabric of time, but the wish works, sucking the Jin out of existence in a horrifying visual. Dear God. All the while, his little statue guys blow up in an effect that caused a near disaster on set. Because there were multiple charges, by the time the last one went off, it wound up spewing flaming foam all over the room. It melted 2 cameras.
Damn!
Trapped the crew in a room filling up with
Oh no! Oh wow. Oh wow.
We're back in the past, I guess, on the dock 2 days ago, where the statue once crashed into pieces. Ted Raimi yells at Captain Rhodes again, but since that drink of Mickey's ain't got no kicky, he handles the crane game like a champ and Beaumont gets his statue. Josh is alive again too. Wait, does this mean that none of the kills actually counted? Fuck it, I'm not redoing the whole episode. Anyway, yeah, everyone's happy and a lot. Wait, Alex, what are you doing down there? You guys are at work! Well, it ain't quite what it looks like, but she has rezoned this friendship, even though these two have, like, negative chemistry. The movie ends with a little wink and a trap inside the Ahura Mazda statue, where Wishmaster's a pissy pants prisoner. How many kills did the Jin manage to gin up? Let's find out and get to the numbers. Wow, shit. I wish I had a good to the numbers bit.
As you wish.
I think it's happening! It's happening! How many kills did the Jin manage to gin up? Let's find out and get to the numbers. I wish I had a good to the numbers bit. Wait, that was it? Saying I wish I had one was the bit? Stupid fucking Wishmaster.
Wow, what in?
I counted 39 kills in Wishmaster, with the victims consisting of 32 men and 7 women. Pretty blue pie chart there. Maybe Wishmaster didn't want to be reminded of his red gem jail. We've only counted 39 kills once before on this show. social media masochist, which had twice as many female kills. And with a runtime of 90 minutes, Wishmaster had a kill on average every 2.31 minutes. I'll give the golden chainsaw for coolest kill to an old arch nemesis of mine, the bastard Skelly who rips himself out of that one dude's body. I can't stand these bony fucks, but this one made a hell of an entrance. The almost ready for lamest kill goes to the security guard who got sliced by a stone samurai. Way too tame a kill amidst all this chaos. And that's it. Wishmaster came out in 1997 and did okay at the box office, but really found its stride on home video. It'd be great to look at the sequel, so give this video some love if you want to see them too. Until next time, I'm James A. Janice. This has been the Kill Count.
On the next Kill Count.
Alright, so don't need to do that since I did pretty much finish up the VHS. Anyway, well, let me go straight to it, see if he does anything. A lot of people used to get on me for stopping too soon. So here we go.
VHS 99. It can currently be watched on the pictured streaming platforms. Demi always recommends you watch the movie for yourself before its kill count. It's the only way to have your own properly informed opinion. Kill counts are never meant to replace the experience of watching a film.
Thanks a lot for watching this Wishmaster kill count. Yes! Wishmaster, finally. Seriously, this was one of those movies that just as a kid, I would watch over and over and over again. It had everything I wanted. A cool villain, a bunch of bodies for me to write down in my little notebook. It's been so nice to go back and just check off all these movies that
She had a vision, man.
So long. Wishmaster 2 has Andrew Devoff return for the role and has one of the craziest kills in it. Anyone who's seen it, you know what I'm talking about. It's the lawyer in the jail. Yeah, you know.
Alright, so hopefully we can see Wishmaster 2 on Demi. Other than that, though, this is cool. Next week, I'm not sure the schedule was, but one of the weeks I will be saving it for Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving, the actual Thanksgiving horror film, though. I'm trying to remember what was the what was it? Oh, y'all better not just all of a sudden jump the Winnie the Pooh. Y'all saw the video, right? It was when Wishmaster was the highest one. So yeah, we got witness right here. It still is. I'm about to say, because Winnie the Pooh do Blind Honey just jump out of nowhere, I'm gonna be irked. But anyway. Other than that, though, if I can recall, I think I'm gonna go on their Twitter. I think they're I don't know what's the date is for Thanksgiving, because I remember homie gave me the schedule on that. No, Maxine was this week. What was the schedule? Let's see. Let's see. No, my homie gave me one of the guys gave me it though. I want to save it though, so it might be two different. Wait. Alright, never mind. I know Thanksgiving is gonna be coming up soon. Maxine came out. It's coming out. No, it's not out yet. Fuck. Alright, cause that's right. This is pre-recorded for Friday. Shit. I just spilled the bean. Anyway, if Thanksgiving is gonna be the next one, that will be the one. That's gonna be the free week one. If not, it's gonna be a back-to-back free week though, because 1-2 for And when is Thanksgiving this week? I know they says it's the 28th, so I got 2 weeks of possibly free week though as well too. I think Thanksgiving is next week. If not, then we'll see. I might make another poll week. Who knows? Other than that, if you like more reaction, like, share, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and once again, RP Tony Todd. It's your boy T-Bear signing off. One love.